Did you know that humans once drilled the deepest hole ever made on Earth? Not for oil, not for gas, but purely to understand the secrets hidden beneath our planet's surface. This incredible scientific effort was known as the Kola Superdeep Borehole. It was one of the most ambitious geological experiments ever attempted by humanity. The project began in 1970, during the era of the Soviet Union. At that time, scientists were eager to explore what lay beneath the Earth's crust. They wanted to study ancient rocks, understand geological layers, and learn how our planet had evolved over billions of years. For this experiment, scientists chose a remote location on the Kola Peninsula, a cold and isolated region in northern Russia near the Arctic Circle. This area was selected because its ancient rocks were believed to contain valuable geological information. A massive drilling rig was constructed and the drilling process began. Unlike oil drilling, which spreads outward, this project aimed to go straight down into the Earth's crust. Day after day, the drill slowly cut through layers of solid rock. Progress was extremely slow. Sometimes the drill advanced only a few meters in an entire day. But scientists were patient. Every meter deeper meant new discoveries. As the drilling continued, researchers began recovering rock samples from depths never reached before. These samples provided a glimpse into geological history that was billions of years old. At first, everything went according to plan. The drill passed through layers of granite and other ancient rocks. Each layer revealed new clues about the formation of the Earth's crust. But as the borehole grew deeper, scientists began encountering unexpected surprises. One of the biggest discoveries came when researchers found microscopic fossils deep underground. These fossils belonged to ancient marine organisms that had existed nearly 2 billion years ago. Their presence suggested that life once existed in environments scientists had never imagined. Another surprising discovery was the presence of water deep within the rock layers. Scientists had originally believed that water could not exist at such depths inside solid rock, but the borehole proved otherwise. Year after year, the drilling continued. The project slowly broke records for the deepest human-made hole on Earth. By the early 1980s, the borehole had already reached depths greater than 10 kilometers. This was far deeper than any previous drilling project in history. However, the deeper the drill went, the more difficult the conditions became. Temperatures deep underground were far higher than scientists had predicted. Instead of the expected 100 degrees Celsius, temperatures approached nearly 180 degrees Celsius. At these extreme temperatures, the rock began behaving differently. It became softer and more plastic, almost like hot wax. This made drilling much more difficult and dangerous for the equipment. Drill bits frequently broke, and machinery suffered severe damage from the heat and pressure below the surface. Despite these challenges, the scientists pushed forward. Their determination led them to an incredible milestone. Eventually, the drill reached a depth of 12,226 meters, more than 12 kilometers into the Earth's crust. To understand how deep that is, imagine stacking Mount Everest upside down. Even then, the borehole would reach far into the planet's surface layers. This depth made the Kola Superdeep Borehole the deepest man-made point on Earth, a record that still stands today. However, the extreme underground temperatures eventually made further drilling impossible. The equipment simply could not survive the intense heat and pressure below the surface. After more than 20 decades of effort, the project was finally stopped in the early 1990s. The drilling site was eventually abandoned and the borehole was sealed with a metal cap. Today, the location looks surprisingly ordinary. On the surface, it appears to be just a small metal plate covering a hole in the ground. But beneath that cap lies the deepest doorway humans have ever created into our planet. Even though the project ended, the data collected from the borehole provided scientists with invaluable knowledge about Earth's crust, ancient rocks, underground water, and geological processes. The Kola Superdeep Borehole remains a symbol of human curiosity and scientific ambition. It reminds us that even with modern technology, we have barely scratched the surface of our own planet. And despite drilling deeper than ever before, the vast majority of Earth's interior still remains unexplored and mysterious. Perhaps one day, future scientists will return and drill even deeper, because the secrets hidden beneath our feet are still waiting to be discovered.